What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Christian Clay. This is FLA Tours. We take you to new construction homes, community drive-throughs just like this. You want to know what the best part about it all?
What's that?
It's all unscripted. This is real. This is why we do these types of driving tours and new construction tours for you. We don't want it to look pretty. We want it to look real. You see what you're looking at right now? There's a lot of industrial, big warehouses. The community that we're taking you today, Gresham Farms Village. It's right off of County Line Road in Lakeland. So the left side of the road is Polk. The right side of the road is Hillsborough County, which is Tampa per se. And we want to show you what it looks like leading into the community. That's just one of many things that we do to bring you a lot of value. So two things I'm going to leave down below for you before we get started. One is a way you can contact us, shoot us a text message, email, phone number, social media, whatever is easiest for you. And the second is the main YouTube channel, where that one we put a lot of money and resources into. So take a look at that when you're done with this. So yeah, Gresham Farms Village, Southern Homes. You know where Southern Homes originated from?
I believe Polk County, Florida.
That's right, good old Polk County, Florida. So they're a Lakeland company, and what I was told was years ago, a lot of you, even if you're not living in Florida, you may have heard of Highland Homes. Highland Homes is a national company. Southern Homes and Highland Homes, from what I was told, were once one company, and they kind of merged or split into these two companies. But Southern Homes only builds in here in Central Florida. They don't build nationally, which I like. I like those small regional builders. I'm not going to say that they're better than others, but like I've mentioned before on this channel, there's a little more pride when it's in your backyard, you know. And then so Highland Homes, they're more of a national builder, but both of them I would say are definitely kind of that move up builder, somewhat of a semi-custom. I know Southern Homes will allow you to do some structural changes, but it's not like a full custom home. You have this big old Publix here to your right, which is a brand new Publix. So they're expecting a lot of volume coming in, and we're right around the corner from Riverstone, which you all have seen on this channel before. So beautiful entrance. Got a gated community. A lot of their communities are gated. How many homes are they expecting in here?
77 total homes.
Hold on real quick. I didn't even tell you guys. So rockstar agent here on the team. This is Josh Hurd, also known as Billy Hurd.
Billy Hurd.
Yes, he's in a different tax bracket. So if you ever work with Billy Hurd, you'll know he's an awesome dude, and he brings a lot of value to the team. So thank you for coming onto the channel, dude.
Yeah, appreciate that.
And you're the expert in this community, right? So you have all the numbers and details. But how many homes are they expecting?
77 homes here.
Okay. Smaller.
Single family homes, anywhere from 1,100 square feet up to, I believe 1,700 is the 2,600 actually.
26. Gotcha. That's 1,100. That's a pretty small home. Small.
It's a 3-2, so cozy.
It's a very cozy home. Cozy. That could be our like media house. We should buy one and just turn it into like an office, like a media house, right? 3 rooms. What will we use them as? One will be like a podcast room. The other would be like the closing room, and then the third one would be what?
Meditation room.
You gotta have that meditation.
Get right. Start the day off.
But it's 70 something homes. It's a small community. So if you're looking to not live like Riverstone, we can take you to a community around the corner, or you can watch it on this channel here. That's a big community with 5-6 different builders in there. Some builders are, hey, we could talk about that. Well, I guess while we're on the subject, I want to talk about, like, I think a lot of people get the misconception on, especially if they're buying new, like, why do I need an agent when I'm buying new when I can go straight to the builder? I never want to scare any damn body, but I do like to bring up like real life scenarios. In Riverstone, not too long ago, I had a awesome couple, which I'm still in contact with, that I'm working with. They are like, hey, listen, I want you to represent me, in this is my first time buying a home. I don't want to get mistreated or anything to happen. Like, they're nervous. It's their first time, right? Either way, work with them for a month and a half. Their sales reps are like, yeah, I'm glad you got an agent, da-da-da-da. Well, by the time that, my people put down their deposit, the reps came back and said, you know what, we're not going to pay your agent because you filled out a form with us months ahead of time before you and your agent came in here. But they waited until the deposit was put down in order to bring that up. And that builder is actually in Riverstone. I'm not hurting that builder. I'm not trying to talk junk about the builder, but I am showing you that the builders do not have your best interest, right? That's why it's good to have an agent that doesn't represent any builders on your side to make sure, you know, we go over the contract stuff, we go over the warranty stuff to make sure that you fully understand the process, because things like that can happen. And we do have great relationships with just about every builder. It was my first time working with that builder, and, you know, they'll find out here in the near future that, you know, we're here to help people. We're not here to collect a check. So, but either way, so the builder is the one who pays the agent. You guys don't pay the agent. That does not change any of the incentives, any of the pricing. Yeah,
incentives are a big one. I mean, the agent's the incentives are there, but they're not going to just tell you off the bat, hey, this is what we're offering right now. The agent's going to go in there and find the deals and make sure those deals are in your favor at the end. So
yeah. What are they doing for incentives here?
Right now here they're doing, if you go with their preferred lender, they're going to pay all your closing costs. They're going to give you up to $5,000 towards any upgrades. I know in here they're doing, if you want to add a man door to the garage, if you want to put a wall, they have an open floor plan. So if you want to put a wall between the dining room and the living room, you could do that.
Gotcha.
Stuff like that. And then also they also offer a rate buy down right now.
Gotcha. So a rate buy down. So they'll cover your closing costs, give you $5K for some upgrades or changes. You know, obviously, like, this is one of those builders, like he was saying, you can do some of those structural changes, and then you go and select your finishes. So it's not, and that's why I say these are more of a move up builder, because everything's not going to be inclusive in one price where it's like, this is the price you're walking out of the door with it. Here you're going to have a base price, you're going to have a lot premium, and then you're going to go to a design studio where you can kind of pick out all of those little finishes. So it's more geared for somebody that wants to put their touch on the home. Therefore, you know, the price is going to rise up from the base price just slightly. And but yeah, $5,000 towards your finishes, that could help out tremendously when it comes to the final sales price. So Lakeland, let's talk about Lakeland. I think, so we're right on the border of Lakeland. Like I said, easy access to Interstate I-4 and Highway 60.
Yep, 60 will take you all the way to Brandon through Tampa. So.
Yep. We just released a video on Brandon, so I'll link that down below. Check that out. That's on the other channel. And then you have I-4 will take you straight into Tampa. And that actually, you know, I-4 will take you to Daytona, the other coast too. But most people that are living in this portion of Central Florida are more focused on that Tampa area. But then you're not far from Disney. How far?
Disney's about 45 minutes.
Okay.
You take I-4. Tampa Airport, same thing. International Airport, that's about 45 minutes from here.
Yeah.
We're just outside of Lakeland towards Tampa side, so you're closer to the Tampa action, but
you still have easy access to Orlando, right?
Yeah, my recommendation on I-4 is if you get on before 11, you're golden. I-4 gets congested like major highways. So.
Yep. So Highway 60, as I mentioned before on another video, it's much like I-4 where you have that east-west connection from one coast to the other. We're gonna drive you through this Publix real quick, take you around. I might even take you over to either Sun and Fun or River. Is it Riverstone? Yeah, Riverstone. I drive through too many of these communities. Brand new Publix, so you can get all your shopping and stuff. You can rollerblade over here if you wanted to, right?
Yeah.
You can probably handstand walk over here.
Yeah.
And then what's right there?
It's a Burger King right there.
Burger King.
You also got the Publix pharmacy drive-through.
Yep.
Public liquors on the other side.
And then so if you wanted to do shopping, like it's instead of these like necessities, more of like a shopping, you have Lakeside Village Mall, maybe 20 minutes away. Yeah. Right here in Lakeland, it's an outdoor mall. But then if you go straight down Highway 60, maybe 30 minutes, you'll run into Westgate, I believe that's in Brandon, and that has unlimited shopping out there as well. So you're kind of away from everything. You do have a lot of industrial here on this main road, but you still have easy access to things, which makes it pretty nice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to flip them around. There's a Publix on the left. I don't even know if you all can see it. Just trust me, okay? The Publix is there. Lakeland. Let's just talk about Lakeland real quick, because I think it's becoming more of a boom town. Like they're expecting a lot of people to come to Lakeland, and I think that's because it's a suburb of Tampa, and it's kind of between Tampa and Orlando. But Lakeland's kind of becoming a place that people enjoy instead of being closer to those bigger cities. Lakeland has its own kind of stuff that's going on within the city. And I was mentioning the other day on the channel that Lakeland's downtown is really coming along. It's really coming along. I mean, they have the type of food that they have down there is not these chain restaurants. You have like Harry's Seafood and Gumbo down there. You have 1961. You have the Terrace, which is like it's this beautiful hotel, but then you have a restaurant downstairs and a bunch of other small kind of local spots. But the food is great. It's great. Would you have a spot that you like to eat down there?
Yeah, here, my wife actually works at Harry's Seafood.
Your wife works at Harry's?
So we keep it local to Lakeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Lakeland definitely has more like the hometown feel to it.
Absolutely.
Than, Tampa's the city, busy city life.
Yep.
Lakeland has a home feel to it.
It really does, man. And I was saying, in comparison to other downtowns, because you have these other little cities like Claremont and Winter Garden, even Winter Haven, which is like the little brother of Lakeland. Their downtowns are really coming along. Lakeland is competing. I promise you. You have these, you have some red brick roads. You have axe throwing. You have golf simulators while you're eating in certain restaurants, cigar bars, and then they're really they come together as a community. So farmers markets are like huge. They do like a First Friday thing where all the community comes out and brings their tent out. And then a bunch of like I had an office down there at one point in time, like shared co-work space. They have a couple of places that are like that. Cohatch is one, and then I think I can't remember the name of the other one, but a lot of entrepreneurs are coming to and are in Lakeland. A lot of small businesses is what make up the city of Lakeland. So hey, I said while you're at it, you know what, we might as well just drive over here to damn dude, what is it? Riverstone. See, that's why I got him here, man. I don't even know my phone number. You know my phone number?
Yeah, number one.
It starts with one.
Starts with a one. That's all you need.
So this is all of this is expected to kind of be built out here. But then you have Sun and Fun up here, which is there's an airport, but then you have Sun and Fun. So it's like a museum for like airplanes, and I don't even know if they have it. I don't know if in there they do like military aircraft or anything like that. But I know that they do the air show.
Yep.
They recently did that.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yep.
For the whole week.
Yep. They said they had the Blue Angels out, man.
Blue Angels out.
I seen, they do it like the military helicopters and all the fighter jets. Here we go, right here. Riverstone. This is how close you are to Riverstone. So if you feel like you want to be within this area that Riverstone is offering, but you don't want to, live in a master plan community like this, then, right around the corner you have something more quaint, smaller, with a local builder. And yeah, so, with the relationships that we do have with these builders, we get updates on a daily basis. We get together, the whole team, every week to kind of go over what the updates are. And a lot of times we'll see deals before they put them out to the open market, because we do a lot of business with all of the builders. And so if something were to fall through and they're like, oh, we're going to put a lot of incentive on this particular home, we need it gone quick or whatever it may be, they'll hit us up because, they know that we have people that are considering moving. So they'll check with us, and if obviously they can't get it done with the business or the relationships that they have, they'll put it on to the open market.
Yeah, I think Highland Homes has 3 new communities, and they're adding on to one in Lakeland. So you just have to keep watching. We can't tell our secrets right now.
Can't tell
keep
our
watching
secrets.
Us, we'll tell you.
We have one with big lots though, right? Big 80-foot lots
big
coming
lots,
up.
Yep. Highland Homes got some of the 80-foot lots coming up.
Yeah, so if you're somebody that's interested in big lots, Adolph, I know you're watching. I know you're going to shoot me a text message. 80-foot lots in Lakeland, Highland Homes, which is a good builder. They're not an entry-level builder. They're kind of that next step up. So, but I can stamp my name and say, yes, I can definitely make sure that you'd be good with them for sure. So either way, there's not much. You can check out the Riverstone video. We'll probably link that down below as well. What else do you want to talk about, man? You got anything you want to bring up? You got any? Give them some words of wisdom, man. It doesn't even have to be real estate related.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh man, on the spot.
Let me see if I can scrape something up for you
That's
guys.
great.
Here goes one of their pools out here at Tot Lots. The fortune always favors the bold. Is it always, or fortune favors the bold?
Fortune favorite. I always like smooth seas never made a skilled sailor. I like that one.
So you have to go through some hard times, is what you're saying.
You gotta hit the waves to make it out the storm, or something like that.
No, it's very true. It's very true.
I think this guy, you don't know, you might know, he's also on the side of motivational speaker. So
Oh man.
he got my mind right a few months ago. So we're
Yeah. Sometimes
health is a beautiful thing to start with. So start your mornings off, get yourself right, grounded,
100%.
and start your day.
Sometimes when billionaires put their heads together, man, just something special happens. Another thing too, I guess, while we're talking, that we want to mention is that the type of value that we provide is just different. We really are passionate about helping people relocate to Florida, and we understand everybody can't be here. So like I always say on these videos, what you're seeing now is it came from, this is what I was doing for clients when they weren't here. I was putting together personalized videos of driving tours so they can see the areas, and I figured, hey, might as well show everybody. But let's just say you're considering a community in Riverstone, and you're just like, hey, these are the 3 builders that I'm interested in, or we come to that conclusion, and you're like, hey, these are the lots within each builder that I'm interested in. I will go do a driving tour for you if you already haven't seen one already. Then I will go to the lots and I will drive around the lots. We'll walk around the lots, we'll put the drone in the air, and we'll send you personalized links so you can see them. This is the type of value, and this is at no cost to you, because remember, the builder's the one that compensates us, so you don't have to worry about that at all. On top of the skill and the everything that we've already done before in the past, that kind of gives us the experience that we have. So we have the experience, we know how to negotiate, we know how to look out for you, and we can represent you for every single builder, which is beautiful in it all. But yeah, that's that. This is Billy Hurd. You may or may not be working with him, but just remember his name, remember his face. And yeah, so until next time.